Well, parts of the system honestly need to be repaired. That's what several foster families have told us about the Department of Child Services today and in recent weeks.
This as an outside firm continues analyzing the department. Tonight, lawmakers continue their own push to reinforce the troubled department. Our own State House Bureau Chief David Williams here now to explain. David?
Well, you know, by now the DCS has a new director who has promised a new day within DCS. And as that independent consulting firm continues their audit, they're going to release another report in about 2 weeks. Well, today, Democrat State Senator Eddie Melton says he is hoping he and other lawmakers on both sides of the aisle can work together on issues legislatively within DCS. Jacqueline Caudill's eyes light up when you ask her what it's like to be the foster mother of a 6-week-old baby girl.
It is exhausting. I am tired, but it has brought me a lot of joy to see her grow already.
What doesn't necessarily bring her so much joy,
I would describe right now as rough. I feel like there definitely needs to be some changes. I feel like the children need to come first and not always the biological parent.
Is the Department of Child Services.
I think the communication lacks. I feel like there is a lot more cases than they can handle right now. There's a shortage in caseworkers and a huge turnover rate.
Concerns like those are partly why State Senator Ed Melton introduced a resolution today that urges lawmakers to create a 2-year bipartisan summer study committee focused entirely on DCS.
That would address some of the issues and allegations that comes around Department of Child Services.
The committee would go over the allegations levied against DCS in a scathing resignation letter written by former director Mary Beth Bonaventura. Melton says the committee might want to hear from her.
I think that's an option. If she's willing to come forth, I think she will bring forth a lot of valuable information.
I took parents' concerns straight to the governor today, particularly about the fine-tooth combing of DCS.
Well, we are going to have a fine-tooth combing of DCS, and it's going to be a nonpartisan analysis, and I look forward to working with the senator on that.
Bottom line, some foster parents seem to like the idea of all this action, at least on the surface.
I think revamping the system is a good idea. What I have a reservation about is, does that take anything away from the children that we're trying to serve? And
Melton says he's optimistic he'll get his resolution passed through Senate chambers. He also tells me a vote on the resolution could happen sometime within the next 2 weeks. David Williams, 24 Hour News 8.